might be near a brook, but I don't think we're going to find a camping ground in this. So that's the trouble in the forestry itself. It's all sort of bumpy ground, twigs and stuff everywhere. You don't want that puncturing your tent ground sheet or your blow-up mattress.
Nesting.
So I'm going to go in this little spot here. Bit of a moss bed, be nice and spongy for sleeping on.
At least pushing the stakes in is easy.
2 or 3 false starts, but I got me tent up in the end. It seems to fly up. Well, I'm in here, Nathan's tent, we're having coffee. Schoolboy ever. Didn't wash my cup out.
The camera ain't gonna pick up what's in there. It's furry, man. It's alive.
So I'm just kind of sat here in the tarp, curled up in my sleeping bag. Hell of a cosy. I know, I'll just check the weather app, see if there is a break in this rain at all. No break in the rain. And I did suddenly clock that there's a weather warning issued for today and tomorrow.
Well, Nathan's just given us some good news. Yep, looks like we've chosen another great night to come out wild camping.
Apparently, we are forecast from 8 o'clock this evening through till 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Winds in excess of 40 miles an hour. Maybe we'll get a tree blow over on us. Who knows? We've got 2 issues tonight, YouTube. One is Trev and his Dartmoor legends. 2, the noise of rain hitting this tarp is doing my head in. So, what I'm trying to do is fashion some sort of earplug out of tissue paper just to dumb the noise down just a little bit. God, I love peace and quiet. I think it's had absolutely no effect at all.
What have you been doing over there for the last couple of hours then, Nate?
Rolling from my right side over onto my back, and then from my back over onto my left side, then back over onto my back again to my right side, and then back to my back and over to the left.
I've been with my eyes closed, visualising that the pitter-patter of the rain is actually crackling logs in a fire, and I'm sat next to it, feeling the heat. It's going to help me through this night.
Trev?
Yeah.
I need the wee again.
Good luck with that.
Cheers, mate.
So, basically, my roll mat's like a pontoon floating in a lake, just a puddle. My feet are wet, soaked from my bivvy bag. Just check the weather, they don't really give the rain letting up through the night at all, so it's only going to get worse. So this little puddle, probably going to become a big puddle. This is why you don't go camping when they put these extreme weather warnings out.
Not a puddle here, it's bone dry.
Where I was?
Yeah. Look at it. That there was twice as big. Half of it is in my bag, in my sleeping bag. And then look at that up there, ready to burst its bank and trickle down there right into me.
Nice pitch in a tent.
Doing it all on my own.
So we're out again tonight in the Vango Mirage. So we're back in a tent together tonight. We're not right on the summit, we've come down a bit. And here's the weather. Okay. And here's the weather. 2 men in a tent. On Cadair. It's our first mountain camp, isn't it? They say that if you spend a night on Cadair, you either wake up a poet or a madman. So we're going to put that to the test in the morning, aren't we? And we're going to write a poem each and see if we've turned poet or just remained mad. It's like a bay over there. I think that might be Barmouth. There's something else up here though. It's just amazing with the mountains in the background.
We've got a lovely sunset going on over here. You know, we're on the side of Cadair, which is a beautiful mountain. Lovely lake down the bottom here. This is where we've camped. It's basically a big drop down there that's a few steps away from the tent.
Look at this now. So weird, this light, isn't it?
That, in case you haven't guessed, is snow. Actually snowing.
It's like ice rain.
It's like rain, but it's frozen into little flakes.
Isn't it? It's like icy cornflake rain. That's what I'm going to call it.
Which, yeah, that's what we'll name it, icy cornflake rain.
No one's bothered naming it yet.
Well, we're discovering this, aren't we, for the first time?
We're back in the tent. It was a lovely evening, if it wasn't for the rain. Now the wind's picking up and we're right on the edge of a mountain.
Yeah, it's not even just a cliff, is it?
No.
It's a bona fide, genuine mountain.
Do you think we'd likely to pick up and blow off?
Possibly, yeah. Let's check a little weather report, shall we?
And then decide whether we're going to move the tent.
I nearly died earlier, having a shit.
You think he's lying?
There's no lying. Woo!
Must have been some shit. Oh, I was watching that film the other night. What's it called? I See Dead People?
Oh, you mean Sixth Sense?
No, Titanic. You can have that one. Well, Nath stirred, woke me up because I was snoring. Even though he'd been snoring all night, but he had to wake me up when he woke up to tell me that I'm snoring. Anyway, we both thought it's quite light, so it must be nearly morning. It's not, it's 1:30 in the morning. Now we're both bolt upright. Morning has broken like the first morning. Look at now. It's dripping icy cold water all over the ice. Our tent's frozen, Nath. It's waking up on top of a mountain. Cadair Idris. My first time waking up on top of a mountain. Mountain man. That's why we're here. Well, that's why I'm here. I'm sure he just comes to fall asleep up the mountain. I don't know why he's here sometimes. And a minute ago I was looking over at these clouds over here. And I can see my shadows in the clouds. There's a first. My shadow on the cloud. Oh, the summit's just clearing now. Well, I think I'll come down a poet.
Yeah?
Eggs and bacon, beans and toast, that's what I want to eat. Because this expedition mix tastes like someone else is sick. Yeah, I think I went mad.
Yeah.
It's the wrong arm, wasn't it? Never mind.
Oi!
You're on the wrong tour. That one.
Hold that one. Come in.
Yeah. Does it go on there?
Make sure it really is on that, yeah.
No, it's come apart.
Because you overextended it.
No, it just keeps falling down. It's like it's not tall enough.
Pass me a pole. Now, just the top. Yeah? Oh, everyone else's hiking poles in the world will work, but not Trev's. Right.
Oh, that was easy. Well, I've got mine set up a bit. This crease down the middle of it, I like that. That's my idea, that was. It's like a gutter, you know? So now I can drag all my shit in there and set up camp for the night. Watch.
I think that we have a finite amount of kit that we take between us, and it's like scales. What I put in my pack extra to take the cameras and the SLR and that is coming out of your pack. So as mine gets heavier, yours gets lighter. And when mine gets lighter, yours gets heavier.
It does seem it, doesn't it? 9:15. We're sat outside and it's dry.
Having a laugh, not cowering in our tents or tarps from the rain and the wind.
We're eating. We've both got pasta bolognese. But tonight I've gone for an Aptonia. Something different I thought I'd try. This is really tasty. And it's proper meat in here, Nate. Look.
Yeah. That's smaller than the chunks in mine, but well done.
Let's have a look.
I can't find one now, I've eaten.
Yeah, you can't find one because there's only like 4 in there. Smothered in them. Alright.
Also worth mentioning, that's only 482 calories, whereas this is 600 calories.
I'm watching my figure.
What are you watching it do?
Expand. Well, here we are in the tent. Tarp. It's a tarp. It's new for me, this. But then this time last year, so was camping on Dartmoor. It's strange having the door wide open. So this is my sleeping side, and this is my throw my shit all over the place side. One of my torches has run out, and now my headlamp keeps flickering, doing me barnacle in.
You know what they say, don't you?
A flickery headlamp is better than 2 in a bush, isn't it?
Fail to prepare and prepare to fail is what I was shooting for.
Well, I'm quite happy. I've tried out all my birthday presents now. Me tarp, I'm in my bivvy bag. I've used my water filter.
Does that mean we can pack up and go home now?
Now I've got all the gear. We probably won't go out again.
No, I'm done with it, really.
It's like when I took up fishing, sea fishing. I used to borrow my mate's rod all the time, go out sea fishing. I bought my own and then never went out again.
You still got it?
Yeah, I have.
I've got a sea rod. We should go fishing and film it.
Yeah, do some coast fishing.
I'm up for that.
We used to go down to Northcote Mouth 2 hours before low tide, fish for 2 hours going out, 2 hours out, and then 2 hours coming in.
6 hours?
Yeah.
Nah, it, I ain't going fishing. I ain't got that much time, mate.
Him.
I just didn't realise it was like 6 hours actually fishing.
I was just saying how we used to do it. Don't worry about it. Trying to upset you. It's the morning. Still here. Can't wait to get home, have a shower and check myself for ticks. Oh, it was comfortable-ish. Comfortable as you can be sleeping on that. Right, Nath?
All right, Trev.
How'd you get on?
Yeah, all right-ish.
But we stayed dry, didn't we, Nath?
Yeah, and wind-free. It was actually too warm at one point.
It was hot. Not a bad little pitch, was it here?
No, it's all right. Of all the places we've camped, this is definitely one of the better ones.
Oh, no point hanging around, is there?
No.
We've got a long trek back to the car, haven't we?
Yeah, it's mammoth, isn't it?
Yeah. You could just about see it there. Didn't even have to zoom. Ugh. So here we are now, at the foot of HOUND Tour. So now we're going to go and find somewhere to camp. 2 Top camping on HOUND Tour.
Hashtag.
What? Hashtag 2 Top camping. Alright, Nath.
Alright, Bert.
How was that?
Well, slightly more of a struggle than normal. And we've only had 2 beers, so heaven forbid if we ever actually decide to get drunk and do this.
Beautiful evening though, mate, isn't it?
Oh, it's handsome, isn't it? It's probably the best evening we've been camping.
You didn't just film me picking my nose, did you?
Well, if you was picking your nose when you was walking towards me, yes.
Yeah, well, I've just wiped it down there. It's a bogey stone.
No, Logan stone.
Logan stone. Oh, I've just passed a Logan stone. Just blows you away, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? Lucky. Lucky to be here.
Not just lucky to be here, but lucky to have found a motivation in our lives to look for something a little bit more than the 4 walls within which we live, isn't it?
Yeah.
Makes you wonder why we bother doing it in early January and late December.
Juniper.
Oh, it's juniper, isn't it? Is that astanos?
That's your anus, isn't it?
Is that my anus?
It's like the moon I can fit. Oh no, it's your head. I'm horrible, aren't I?
It's such a...
Well, 11:10, still sitting outside. It's just lovely and calm, cool. It's really warm. I don't think I'll be getting in my sleeping bag at any time soon. Morning. It's about 4:30. The sun's just about to rise and it looks awesome. So I'm going to go and have a look around outside. Just woke up and something felt like it was biting me on the back of my leg. It's freaking right out. Oh. It was me. There's someone camping up there.
Oh, well, f it, let's just go back to the car then. That's just killed it, really.
Well, should we go and have a look at it?
Yeah. We'll take you with us, obviously. We'll have a little bit of a reorg and a cup of coffee, shall we?
I might go right here.
Nature hike, take 1. Now it's up, whether it's up right, because I've done it. So it's getting idiot tested here tonight. And let's pile all my in it and see how it looks.
Both having a play around with new bits of kit today. He's got the tent up. By sleeping in it on his own, he can do a direct comparison to his Banshee. We've picked, seems to be a nice spot. It looks like a miniature version of a fully formed tor, this rock. The ground's actually quite soft here, considering how dry it's been. Tent pegs went in easy. I didn't bend a single tent peg for a change, which is nice.
Having a beer.
Funnily enough, I started to get pins and needles in my legs.
Could be your adult legs coming through.
It could be my... Oh, that might be where I got the height from.
Bit of precipitation in the air, isn't there, Nath? That means moisture. Hopefully it's not going to rain, but then it's a good test for the tent if it does. Where we're camping tonight, on HANGERSHELL Rock. A man called Jan, because they're always called Jan Bowers. One night he told his wife he was just going to pop out for a quick drink at the local tavern. When he didn't arrive back in the morning, she got a bit worried, and she called up some friends and they searched the nearby moors. But it wasn't until the search party reached HANGERSHELL Rock that they heard strange wailing noise. They looked around the back of the rock, and there was Jan Bowers, dressed in his wife's finest nightgown, a little shorty nightie that he bought her for their wedding anniversary, which she'd never worn, but seemed to fit Jan perfectly. Jan boy, what be bout ya? What be telling him dressed like a man? What's going on ya? His eyes widened. It wasn't my fault. A gang of pixies dragged me onto the moors and dressed me in my wife's nightie. Rest assured, I am not a cross-dresser. It was the pixies did that.
What's that?
Dunno, is it fireworks?
Something's going on. Are we being bombed?
I don't know. I mean, is that what you'd imagine the second coming of Jesus to sound like?
I don't know. I wasn't around for the first coming, so...
Oh, mate, when Jesus comes, it's like an explosion.
It's getting quite wet out there now.
It was a noisy old night. I think I'm going to have a coffee chop.
I think he's still over there. Are you alive, Nath?
Dave's up, but he ain't made a coffee or nothing yet. He sounds grumpy. Did you have a good night? No.
I sometimes wake up wondering why it is that I keep coming back or letting Trev persuade me or convincing myself that going back and doing another wild camp's a good idea. You know, you might think I'm a little bit on the miserable side, and maybe I am, but there was nothing pleasurable about sleeping in here last night. It was so f***ing noisy. But there you go.
I must say, I think I prefer a tent to a tarp. Being inside, it's flapping about, but it's dry. I might just lie down for another 10 minutes.
Here it is.
It's the levelest spot I found yet. Just gonna do it right here. The temperature has dropped already. It's going to be a cold night. I don't know what I've let myself in for. So, wild camping on Hare Tor, not Jare Tor. There's Jare Tor. There's Hare Tor. We're just on the edge of it, on the cusp. On the cusp. There's Fur Tor. Over there. I'll spare a thought for Nath as I'm freezing me bollocks off in a windy old tent, flapping about. He's at home. Feet up on the sofa. Probably got his fire on. Watching his flat screen TV. That's right, I've downloaded films on Netflix from my phone. And I've got a Dartmoor legend, no one to moan about it.
It's starting to get dark. It's just gone 6. It's those winter hours. What do you do for 14 hours in a tent? Have you seen this? It's snowing.
I thought it was like a little bit of sleep. It's been sort of rattling on the sheet.
It's proper snowing.
Snowing. Yeah, I had no idea really. I was in there, in the tent. I got warm, I got my temperature up. I was just watching a film. I just opened the door just to have a look out, see. I thought it'd be misty or something. Never expected snow. It hasn't stopped, and it's settling up here. Hopefully it's not snowing down on the road and it's just up a certain height. Don't fancy my chances getting out. But Nath's got a 4x4 now, so you might see him in this episode yet.
Well, there you go. The nature hike stayed up again. It wasn't too windy, but it's like this most of the night. Every now and again there'll be a big gust. But very, very cold. Temperatures completely dropped away. Winter is kicking in early this year, but good. Been an adventure.
Yeah, I've made a bit of an error taking that tent down then. I should have took it all down before I unpegged it all. And the wind just picked it up and blew it. I did hear a tear, so I'm going to have a look at that. So there you go, that's how not to take a tent down in the wind. I might have ripped my tent. The camcorder's just fell off. The tripod tipped over when I was doing a shot, and now the camcorder won't shut properly. Knew I should have stayed in bed.
So here we are now, the top of SHEEPSTOR. The wind's gusting through here. Cold in the wind as well. Look at this. It's like a whole campsite for me here, isn't it? Got to camp here, surely.
Dog.
scared the shit out of me. Come out for a walk. Probably been in the tent an hour. It's only 6 o'clock. Full moon again. I was out last time it was a full moon. Still quiet. Talk to myself. It's eerie, Dartmoor. All these rocks and that, and there's all like different shapes silhouetted against the sky. I was just walking around the main hunk of rock. I just looked up at the sky. Looked like there was a figure up there. Looked like someone leaning over looking down at me. Shat myself. Should just stay in the tent. Less chance of getting pixie lead. It's 12:30. I was almost asleep, and some moments the tent feels like it's trying to lift up. It wasn't supposed to be windy. So yeah, yet another wet and windy wild camp. But what does happen is I've got a Shaky Stevens Merry Christmas everyone stuck in my head, just going around and around. And I've got this technique that if you get a song stuck in your head, you simply go find the end of the song, hear the end of the song, finish it, and then it stops. And it works, but not for Shaky Stevens. Shaky Stevens is like the song that never ends, isn't it? Well, there we go. All packed up and ready to roll. Gone. But anyway, that was SHEEPSTOR. Thanks ever so much for joining us. I'd like to wish you all a Happy New Year. Cheers, then!